Welcome back to Just 2 Minutes, Just a Mishnah. This Mishnah, so the Nishmas, Fredele Basrachal, and Yisrael Yitzchak ben Yishai ben David ben Yitzchak, and then the Schos about Yitzchak ben Gila, and the Frost Ter Basriba. So Mesechas Bava metziah Perik Dal, Mishnah Yud Alf, Mishnah Yud Beis, in Ma'arvim Peres Beperes, Afil Chadashim B'Chadashim, Ve'in Zarach Loimer Chadashim B'Yishanim. So if someone's selling fruit, so we can't mix in, if he's selling fruits from one specific field, he can't mix in fruits from another field, even if they're all new fruits, and obviously, you don't even need to say that he's obviously not allowed to put old ones if he's selling new ones. But with wine, if you're selling like weak wine, you're allowed to mix in some strong wine because it makes the wine better. Because it makes it better. If you have a bottle of wine that you're selling, you can't add in extra pieces. I forgot the word for it. The pieces at the bottom. What's the word? I forgot the word for it. But you can give it with the pieces that's already in the bottle. If someone accidentally mixes water into his wine, so you can't sell it unless you say this wine has water in it. And you can't sell it to like a wine seller, like a wholesale wine seller, even if you tell him it has water in it, because then he'll sell it deliberately, knowing that it's cheaper wine, because he'll buy it for cheaper because it has water in, and then he'll sell it at face value, so you can't sell it to him. But if it's in a place where it's normal therefore to mix water into wine, so then there's no problem. If someone is wholesaling, if there's a wholesaler who sells wheat, so he can take from even like 5 different places and mix it all together into one pile, as long as he's not intentionally mixing old stuff into new stuff, like lesser quality stuff into better quality stuff. Rabbi Yehuda says you can't give out, well, in those days it was like nuts, nowadays it would be sweets, I guess, to like little kids for free, because then they're all going to come specifically to his shop, and he's going to and other people are going to lose business because of him. The Chacham say no, you're allowed to. And you're not allowed to sell significantly less than other people, because then you're going to make them lose business because everyone's going to come to you. The Chacham say basically good for him if he can afford to it, so there's no problem. Abashal, if you're selling barley, so then you shouldn't take the dirt basically out of barley if you're selling barley, because then you're going to charge more for it. And it's going to be fraud, because people are going to be buying it thinking that it's worth more, even though you just cleaned it up a bit so it looks like it's worth more. The Chacham say you're allowed to. The Chacham agree that you can't just take the nice or clean barley and put it on top, because then because then that's gnevas das, meaning you're fooling people into thinking it's nice barley when really the bottom of it is dirty, it's just the top. And if you're selling something old, so you can't do something like just to make it look like newer. So that's if you're selling a slave, or if you're selling an animal, if you're selling a pottery. So I guess they have this thing where you can inject yourself, I think, get rid of wrinkles. So if you have an old slave with wrinkles and you give this to him, so now he looks younger, so you're not allowed to do that, because really he's still the same age, just he looks younger now, so you can't do that. And those are today's Mishnayos.